say we're out here at the hen house, and I've been noticing my eggs have been getting more and more dirty, so what I did was got a 5-gallon bucket of some sawdust, pine shavings that we had gotten, and I filled the 4 that we had naturally right here. Look at my little foot-feathered macaron right there. Macaron, I think is what they're called. And macarons. And I see I got a couple eggs over there. I picked that up today and lifted it up so it'd be... This was like all scattered around in here. But I put fresh pine shavings in those 4 and these 4. And then I added 1 more. And the ladies have been just going at them. I topped off their feed. So that was done. I'm gonna come over here real quick and pick up these 3 eggs. I don't know. I'm not trying to catch you, girl. You're okay. Oh, there's 4 there. I'm not sure how long they've been here, though. I don't recall seeing them when I was just in here, but I'm not for sure either. So I'm just gonna toss them over the fence, because like I said, I don't know when, or actually I could just toss them in here, because they like, oh gosh, that didn't even break them, because they like eating eggs. Man, they don't even want to break very well. Man, those little ones don't want to break. There, it did. I'll get this one because I'm not sure. Ew, that egg didn't even look very well. And there's one right here too I didn't notice. So we're just gonna... Man. Nobody can say that. There. Man, that took almost putting all my weight down on it to break it. Farm fresh eggs are... They are hard to break, that's for sure. There's a little chickie. I think that's actually a little hen. I'm not sure what type, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Not a little rooster. I think we actually got us a little hen. That old big mama right there hatched out from a friend. Eggs that I got from her. Okay, Max, you ready to come back in and protect your flock? You do such a great job, boy. Yes, you do. Come on, I know you want back in here. Come on. There you go. Thank you. He's smelling right where I've went, seeing what's all going on. He's a good dog. I threw in some rotten peppers that I picked and then forgot about. Some yellow squash that had gotten smushy that I didn't eat fast enough. It's like when I grow that stuff, I'm the only one here, unless Elijah's here, that eats that. Because my husband, he don't like squash. I mean, it took me a long time to get him to eat asparagus. And he does eat that now. But I can't get him to like any of it. But I thought we would check real quick. Yep, there's the big one right there. So we're going to go ahead and pull this. Otherwise, if I show you guys and then I walk away, I'm going to forget about it. And then it's going to get bigger for the next day when I come out. Because, you know, that's how it is. That is a butternut squash, I'm pretty sure. I thought I had zucchini in here, but I'd gotten 2 zucchinis, but I haven't gotten any more. And then there's some pickling cucumbers. They've said they've about had it. You know, I just let the bugs take them because I don't like spraying them. But I see we've got some, I believe these are yellow boy. I've got a yellow one in here, but we've got quite a bit of fruit on here, I can see. And there's probably green beans on there that I haven't checked. This sunflower here is almost as tall as I am, and then there's 2 smaller ones. Our lovely pumpkin that's not produced any pumpkins. It's just growing and growing and growing. It's going into the woods there. And then our watermelon plant here, that's still, this little watermelon's getting bigger and bigger. That might be the only one I get, and I'd be okay with that. Our raspberry plant and our blackberry plant over there. These are bell peppers, which that one's about ready to pick, and shoot, you could pick that one too. My dill's going to seed. And we got sage right there too, that's about ready. And of course most of this has already gone to seed. This is like rosemary and parsley, I believe. Oregano, Sorrento. And then I've got lemon balm, spearmint, and peppermint. And then a soft mint, I believe. These are chili peppers. These are jalapeno peppers. And I see that I have a tomato that fell over. Let's try to prop it back up. If we can get it put up without it breaking on me. Sorry. I'm like doing this and not even paying attention where I'm pointing my phone at. Because I'm just too concentrated on trying to get these plants lifted. I just had a mosquito try to fly in my ear. That was lovely. The gnats are just tearing me up again. Okay, maybe now we can kind of see what I was trying to show you guys. Yes, they're red. I can see them. And then these ones, I don't know. I've got 1, 2 on this plant. And then 1 right there on that plant. And then my bell peppers, which are orange and red. And I don't see any, I see peppers on there, but nothing that's changed color yet. And then, got so many runners running off the strawberry plants, which is fine. And this was a one that came back, so I'm not complaining about that. And it's a yellow squash, of course. Why couldn't it have been a cucumber? But we can see we've got a lot of dead stuff on this cucumber patch. We've been eating cucumbers though off of it every day so far this week. I think I've got 2 left possibly. There's lots of weeds. I need to pull that out of there. That's probably a wild lettuce, but I don't want it in that pot. I don't think I said what the date is today. It is August 8th. And as you guys can hear, we don't have the generator running because our electric was turned back on at 8:30 p.m. last night. I believe it was somewhere around there. Or a little before that. I've got to still water and feed them. Well, check them at least. Now that I've got everybody on their own watering system, I don't have to water but every other day, and I just filled them up yesterday, so I should be good on water, but I always check. I've got my hot water in here, and it was very hot, so I figured I'd go and do a few things before I melt. So, stay tuned. Can you believe that these babies are almost 2 weeks old? Look at how precious they are. Say Mabel, she produced a lot of whites with Darius, because Darius likes to produce solid whites too. And then you have one broken black in there is what it looks like. Hi, Mama. You're so pretty. Yes, you are, and you're a good girl. But look at the size of these babies. Of course, she only had 5, but that is okay. And then we'll take a peek at her full litter mate sister here. This is Blue Diamond, and she was bred to Eli, my broken blue buck. She's so pretty. And oh my goodness, their babies are just adorable. Look at them. Aww. They had 6, or maybe she only had 6. No, I think she had 7. I think she's got 6 broken blues and then one solid blue. But yeah. Or she's got 4 broken blues and then 1 solid. No, she had more than 5. I'm pretty sure there's 6 or 7 in there. So all broken blues and then 1 solid blue is what they had together, which is awesome. And then we will go check these other babies right over here. Where this mama was bred to Samson, my blue buck, and she is a Darius daughter. You can see them in there. They're everywhere. And I don't think there is any blues in here at all. I think they're all either black or a broken black. But the coloring on them, their patterns are beautiful. She throws beautiful patterns, and like I said, she is out of Darius and Haley. Her name is Hannah. But yeah. And she had 6 or 7, I can't remember which it was. First time mama, and a Darius daughter. Look at you, girlie. You're beautiful too. Okay. So, who are due soon? We got Honey, who is bred to Eli. She is, she's had 3 other litters so far. Fantastic mama. And then we have, she's due the 15th. Everybody's due the 15th, so that's next week. Then we've got Ruby here, who is a half and half. She looks like a California, but she is half New Zealand. And she was bred to Darius, because I already have bred these 2 together, and their babies are wonderful. And they grow very fast for meat. Lots of meat, very, very little bit of bone to the whole amount of meat that you get in between. Darius is a really nice meat maker. Now this is the litter mate sister to Hannah down there. She's due also on the 15th, aren't you, Pumpkin? Yes, you are. And her mama is right here. This is Hannah's mama. That's Haley. She's a good girl. But she is actually, this is Pumpkin. She's actually bred to Champ, my all red buck, hoping for some broken reds. I think that'll be nice. And then this one over here, oh, I forgot to say, also she will be a first time mama. And then Magnificent here, she is the daughter of Honey, who's due also, and she's due on the 15th. And she'll be a first time mama. And she was bred to Samson, I believe. Yes, Samson. So we could possibly get some blue babies from here. And she looks pregnant. I don't think she's got a whole lot in there, but she does look pregnant. So we'll see if she takes or not. If not, I'll have to throw her back in the rotation like I have to do with Belle here, who is a Darius daughter. She actually came out of a buck I used to have, but he was very small for his age and not at all, like, he was just very fine or big boned and very little meat to him. So he went to a different person who thought he would be better for show, so they got him for that. And then she just needed, you know, for market rabbits anyways, for her 4-H projects, because she was a leader. So that would work out for them because he was black. But that is the only daughter cross that I have out of him that's here, and she's a little on the smaller size, but I think she's probably about the size of her mama now. Honey's a little on the small side too, I think. She's more than half her size, but not quite as large. Oh, Honey. She's more of a chestnut, like a wild rabbit look, or they called it a Gucci, I think is how it's pronounced. It's either chestnut or Gucci. It's the same thing. And then she, Magnificent, if you look at her, she's a steel. Her coloring is considered a steel color. And I think she's pretty. She's got black undertones with the whitish gray herring look through her body and a dark face. So yeah, she's very pretty. Right there you can really see her stomach now. See it? I bet you she's got probably 4 or 5 in her. She's beautiful. Ooh, I like it. I love my coloring of my rabbits. I really do. This is a Darius daughter too, in all white. And she is actually out of her. So she's got blue bloodline in her. It's just she came out white. Because she gave me her first litter, which was out of Darius. This is her second litter. Only 2 kits. No, I think she had more than 2, like 5, but only 2 lived. Because I had that, I don't know what was going on, where all my babies, once I weaned them, they were just dying on me. And I didn't know why. But I didn't have any, like, coccidity or anything like that, because I didn't have any spots on any of the livers when I opened them up to check, which is good. They had nice, healthy livers, and I'm not sure what that was. But since I've been doing the apple cider vinegar in my water, I've noticed that my rabbits are more lively looking. Their fur is even softer, and I noticed that they are conceiving easier. So that's a good thing. I'm going to finish my chores and go get my milking done, and then I can be done, since this video is kind of long. It's been a long day. I ended up um, getting everything finished that I was hoping for, besides getting the rabbit underneath of their cages cleaned out as of yet. I think I'm going to try possibly to do that tomorrow. Our thing that was supposed to be here today did not show up, which I already kind of knew this as of yesterday when I called. They said it would be no later than here tomorrow, so we'll see about that. And then everybody will know what the surprise is. There's only a couple people that actually know what it is, and hopefully it'll be here. Dixie's down on right there. I told her not to climb up on my legs. She just likes to put her claws in you, and boy, does that hurt, you know. But I realized that I had not signed off on this video yet. So I made dinner. I made a goulash type dinner, noodles and burger, and 2 peppers out of the garden, a really small onion out of the garden, and then our tomatoes to give it a tomato-y kind of paste type thickness to it. And I had a small bowl, and it was delicious. So that is what my husband and I are going to be eating. My husband, Billy, is on his way home from work, and it's roughly, I think it was just 5:30 something when, maybe it wasn't, because it's already 5 after 6, but it could have been. I might have been doing this much stuff, half an hour might have already been passed, but I ended up taking all the stuff that needed burnt in the house, because we burn all our burnable stuff so it don't go in the trash. It's bad enough that, you know, landfills are full of trash, and we try to do our part, which isn't great or much, but we do burn all the burnable stuff and don't try to send anything but glass or plastic or cans to the landfill, which, you know, we don't even hardly use any cans now that I'm thinking about it. Like, we don't buy veggies from the store. And if it's a jar, normally I keep a jar. What the heck do we even throw away? I'm not sure. I know we don't hardly use our trash can. We pay a lot of money for it, and I think it might go out there once a month and get dumped, which is a lot of money for what we have to pay for it. So we will be eating, and then I think what we're going to do is, my husband started weed whacking yesterday. He went up the driveway and did just a little area in front of like the barn and the rabbit huts there. That's as far as he got, because then I went out and told him that our electric was back on, so he went ahead and dealt with that. So that's what we were trying to do here, and get that done. And then he didn't have enough time last night to finish it, so I said, when he texted me and said he was leaving work, I said, well, let's eat dinner first, and I said, and then I'll help you go out and mow, which I can push that little weed whack mower thingy that we got, and I can actually go pretty fast with that, while my husband does the little bit of, well, it's not a little, it's actually a lot of the weed whacking that he likes to do with the weed whacker, which is usually around the fence, around all the horse fences and the goat fences and stuff like that, where the other thing is a little harder to get into, and I just try to do more of the open big areas to try to get that done. So like I said, by the time we eat, it'll probably be a little after 7, and we'll go out and probably only be able to work for about an hour and a half or so, and then we'll have to do evening chores, and then call it a night, and then it will be about 10 o'clock before we actually get back in. Because I think now it's actually getting dark about 9:40 or so. And I think it's dark, but my husband says it's still light enough that he could see outside, but not for me. So I want to say thank you everybody for being here today and joining me with this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. We're slowly growing, which is great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we will see everybody tomorrow. Till next time, God bless.